Hello, today we continue our European adventure as well as trying to consolidate and make ourselves a top four finish in our final season with Charlton Athletic in To Be a Legend. Welcome to today's episode. Hello and welcome to episode number 76 of To Be a Legend. My name's Mark, and on today's episode we have that European Group F, Europa League, shall I say, Group F game against Hadjuk split, and then that will be followed by our latest Premier League game against Tottenham Hotspur, who also happen to be the team that we are managing in our beta FM22 save. And if you've not seen that yet, then go and have a look at it. We'll be commencing with our full fats save, the full FM version in the very near future. In fact, when we finish this Charlton save as it stands. So what's been going on since you were last with us? Let's have a look. We'll change the screen and have a look properly. You will see that we are currently 5th in the table. Everybody has played 16 games. We are currently 5th with 29 points from those 16 games. Just above us, Liverpool on 31, then Manchester City on 33, as is Chelsea, who are second on goal difference, and then running away with it at the moment, and I say at the moment, Manchester United with 34 points. We've had a little bit of a wobble since you were last with us, to be fair. Nottingham Forest and Asana, the last two games that you saw, winning 2-0 against Nottingham Forest, 3-0 against Asana. Leicester, it was a 1-0 loss at Leicester. That was at home as well, which was a little bit depressing. Our second home Premier League game on the trot that we'd lost. And no goals scored. And then we were trounced by Manchester City. Phil Foden doing the damage in that one. We just never really were at the match. I don't really know what was going on there. They had 28 shots, 12 on target. Albeit we did have a lot of the possession, but we didn't really create, and we certainly didn't put our chances away. So 14 shots, 6 of which were on target. Gattusis, who come on as a substitute, no, he was there from the outset. I tell a lie. Gattusis, having moved Blakesley into the middle, that didn't work either. So Foden scoring as early as 11 minutes, 19 minutes, and they were 3 up after 52. We got one back, started to look as if we might get back in the game, but Badji scoring the 4th after 84 just finished it off. Really, as you see, the story is that we weren't that far adrift till probably the third goal, and then it went downhill from there really, and we levelled off, and they just kept going, got better and better as we got tired. So that was the Manchester City game, and then Wolves. Well, this was a story of a game. I'm actually going to see the highlights of this one, which we'll come back to in just a moment, but a good win gets us back on winning terms, and interestingly, away from home, which leaves us with today's games: Hadjuk split at home, and then Tottenham on Sunday at home. Obviously, quick succession, and players are getting tired. Right, what we'll do then is we'll go through and have a look at the highlights against Wolves, because I think it's worth a watch. And this was the teams that lined up for this match against Wolverhampton Wanderers, and the first half was all Wolves really. We weren't in it a great deal, and that was an own goal by Froggatt after 35 minutes. Tried to make the clearance and couldn't. Maitland-Niles causing us all sorts of problems. 55 minutes on the clock here, and he gets the ball across for Lewis Potter, who puts the second away, and at this point in time we are in trouble. Brought on a couple of substitutes, tried to change it around a little bit. Hagi getting the corner in, and that was a goal scored by Sammy Beckett, his first goal for the club, and we got ourselves back into the game, and this lovely through ball to Leighton Stewart equalised after 69 minutes, puts us back on level terms, and things were okay. We changed it around a little bit, put 2 up top, and brought Luke Thomas on. And Luke Thomas here, lovely control, got the ball onto his right foot and fired that one home. And it was 3-2 after 83 minutes. And that's how it stayed. A good win for us against Wolves. So that's how it all panned out. And let's have a quick look and see what else we can conjure up. I do believe we have been looking in the transfer market as well. This is very slow at the moment. And right, having sorted things out a little bit. Right, as we know, Arnu, who is a left back, he's due to join us on the 1st of January. Remy Maguire, who is currently with Bayern Munich, joins us on the 1st of January, but I don't think he can play for us because he's already played for 2 teams so far this calendar year, because he played for Bayern Munich and then he went out on loan. So I'm not sure that he will actually be able to play, but he is a right-sided attacking midfielder, can also play up front as a striker. And Felipe Mercado Freitas, he is coming from Atletico Parenthesis, and he is that left-sided, as we said. Montado not really hacking it at the moment, and we've brought him in. This guy is a bit of a wonder kid. Felipe Mercado Freitas, basically waiting on a work permit. We've agreed a deal, and all the rest of it, and he will be coming in. As you say, he's got quite good pace and acceleration and good at making decisions, etc., etc. Hopefully he will do the business for us on that left hand side when he comes in. So we're looking forward to him. He should, assuming that the work permit goes through, which we think it will, he should join us on the 1st of January. So look forward to those players coming in. Without any more to do, let's go through to our first game of the episode then. It is the game against Hadjuk Split in Group F. We'll just have a quick look at, just to remind you how Group F looks at the moment. Both ourselves and Benfica have qualified for the knockout stages. 12 points, both of us. We have 5 goal difference of +5 on Benfica. That was the 5-0 win that we had against them earlier on. And Osana and Hadjuk Split are out of it. Hadjuk Split yet to get any points on the board. Let's hope they don't do it today. And this is the team that we are putting out against Hadjuk Split for this Europa League game. Kovar in goal. Walker, Medbete, Tabu, who seems to be an ever-present now, alongside Burns, who've got a fairly decent partnership going on there, and Lasala out on the right. Avila and Henry in midfield. Avila has had a rest, as has Hagi. Thomas, Hagi and Blakesley in our attacking midfield. Thomas coming in for Matondo. On that left side. Matondo's on his way out, I think, especially as that player that we mentioned earlier is coming in. Leighton Stewart up front. Gomez, Beckett, Matondo, Gattesis, Gomez, Carroll and Flores are all on the bench. We did change to a 2 up front formation, dropping the attacking central midfielder in and dropping these 2 back slightly. So it was more of a 2-2-2, and we have the right to deploy that if we want to. We did that against Wolves basically when we were 2-0 down, and it did actually pay dividends. So we'll see how we go. We haven't got to worry if we do lose this. Ideally we want to finish top if we can, so a win here would be splendid, but it's not the end of the world if we do lose it, based on the fact that we have already qualified, so we can take it a little bit easier. We'll do. But I like winning games, so let's carry on and win. And the teams come out for this European or Europa League competition game, and we're underway. And looking okay in the early skirmishes. Waiting for our first highlight. Benfica have taken the lead by the looks of it. They've gone top as it currently stands. Batika, Toby Walker cuts that one out. Up the line to Thomas. Thomas inside to Henry. Henry to Taboo. Taboo forward looking for Walker, who'd gone up the line. Thomas now comes forward, cuts inside to Haggy. Haggy finds Blakesley, who passed it to Leighton Stewart, and Leighton Stewart pops it away. 15 minutes on the clock. Might have been 14 minutes. Might even be 16 minutes. Thomas here, who's doing some good work. Haggy to Blakesley. Blakesley puts it into the path of Leighton Stewart. Blakesley obviously not feeling he had the opportunity to get that one away. And just a question of whether he's offside here. No, he's onside. And pop that one away. And we go back up to the top of the table. Just checking on Benfica. I think it's oh yes we can. They're beating Asana 1-0. 5 minutes in. Toby Walker with the throw-in to Thomas. Thomas, who had a fantastic game against Wolves. Haggy takes a shot and wasn't far off. Leighton Stewart brings that down lovely. Blakesley. This will do our confidence a world of good. And that was, I would have said, a good tackle. And it looks like he's gone to VAR for no penalty. I didn't think it was a penalty either. That was a reasonable tackle. That I'm more than happy with that. Toby Walker with the throw in again. This time to Haggy. Haggy cuts it inside. Referee in the way. Henry. Taboo to Toby Walker. Back to Taboo. Toby Walker. Taboo. Finds Walker. Walker cuts it inside to Avila. Avila through to Thomas. Thomas has found Leighton Stewart, who's put that one away. He's on for a hat-trick again. His 21st goal of the season. And we are 2-0 up. And the home fans thoroughly enjoying their football. Benfica also gone 2 up against Osana. Lovely through ball from Thomas. Should have been cut out by the defender there. I would have cut that out for a corner. But Leighton Stewart got on the end of it. I'm going to check again whether he's offside here. No, when the ball was played, which was there, he was onside, just positioned himself and in off the post. So, 2 goals from Leighton Stewart, 15 minutes and 30 minutes. Burns, long ball looking for Leighton Stewart, release Leighton Stewart again, but didn't get there. Burns heads it down to Blakesley, who seems to be a bit more lively today. Thomas into the area, he's crossed it in, he had a bit of a shot himself, but the goalkeeper managed to save it. Lovely ball through to Thomas. Thomas not deciding that Leighton Stewart had too many defenders. I think he would have probably got to it, bearing in mind he's on a hat-trick. Henry with a free kick. Pops it in. Goalkeeper picks it up though. And they've fired a long one forward. Walker. Taboo. Avila. Walker, who had gone across to cover for Lasala. Avila comes forward. Back to Walker, who's been involved in a lot of these attacks. He's got the nice ball down the line to Thomas. Thomas crosses the ball in, but it's behind everybody. But Thomas has got it back. He's been fouled in the penalty area. That, I think, is a penalty. Referee's going all the way to the little telly to confirm that. So before he didn't go to the telly, and it wasn't. Question is this one? As we wait, he's come back on. It is a penalty. We expect probably Leighton Stewart to take this one as he's on a hat-trick. And it's been saved. But Leighton Stewart picks it back up. And he's been tackled in the penalty area. Wanted another penalty, I think. So Leighton Stewart on a hat-trick. I think tried to play it a bit safe because he was on a hat-trick. And didn't put that away as it was. So it stays 2-0 at half-time. Hadjuk split, haven't been in it at all, really. And the story of the first half, 16 shots from us, 7 on target, 2.20, 70% of the possession. I think it's against their one shot, nothing on target, 0.03 and 30%. I think you could safely say we've dominated the first half. We'll be back with the second shortly. And you come back and join us. Leighton Stewart gets the second half underway, passing it back to Avila, and we're up and running. Batika with the kick out. Toby Walker's going to get under that. Nice control. Thomas, he's been tackled, but he's managed to keep hold of the ball. Thomas, and who's that? Henry failed off the ball there. Blakesley has the ball. Lasala inside to Leighton Stewart, and Leighton Stewart's been tackled twice and lost the ball. Burns definitely got defenders on him now. Henry crosses the ball in, and it's in the back of the net. And Josh Blakesley with his 6th goal of the season, and it stands 3-0. Not seen anybody get a yellow card for the Henry incident. Henry picked himself up though, got that ball across. Goalkeeper, I would say, made a mistake. He basically kept it off the feet of Leighton Stewart, but parried it only as far as Blakesley, who gobbled it up and put it in the back of the net. Thank you very much. Right, Finley Burns is 1 yellow card away from suspension, which we're going to ignore. Benfica also gone 3-0 up against Osasuna, so they're matching us goal for goal at the minute. As we head down to the 70-minute mark, we'll probably do a bit of resting as we're in control of this match. 21 shots, 10 on target. They've still only had 1 shot, nothing else going on. Right. This is going to be difficult because nobody is playing a bad game today. Everybody is on form. Probably Haggy is about the worst of everybody. And I'm tempted to bring him off, but do we bring Gattis on for him or Flores? Let's bring Flores on because we could move Gattis out to the right if we want to. Let's do that for now. Just going to make that one change at this moment. And 76 minutes on the clock. I am tempted. Temptation was never a good thing, was it? I am tempted to do this. This is the tactic that we deployed the other day. Blakesley out on the right here. Flores, having brought Flores on, he can play on the right. So let's move Flores out there in, switch Blakesley on the inside. Leighton Stewart as a pressing forward or advanced forward. Doesn't make a lot of difference. Right, we'll do it like that. We'll do it like that. Right. Confirm the changes. And we carry on. Henry with a free kick now. And he's got it through and scored. 5th goal of the season for Aaron Henry. And the captain gets our 4th. 80 minutes into the match. See it from behind the goal now. Lovely curved ball. And the goalkeeper probably saw it right at the last minute as it come round. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Right. Don't really want to take anybody off because everybody has been playing absolutely fantastically in this thing. But I am tempted to take Avila off because Avila has been the other tired one. So we're going to take Avila off for Bobby Carroll. And we'll make one final change while we're at it. I'm going to take Blakesley off for Gattis. do that. We're going to pump this. We're going to go like that. Aaron Henry is tired now. And we finished the game 4-0 against Hadjuk split. 24 shots, 11 on target, 3.14 on the XG. 69% possession against their 1 shot and nothing on target. So they've done absolutely nothing. We really just overawed them in this game. And, well, that was a good win. Very pleased with the result and the performance. And individuals, I think Leighton Stewart, your performance was very good today. Luke Thomas, pleased with how you did. I think we've got to go round the whole team actually. Aaron Henry, he seems to be motivated by telling him that he's had a good game. How can that be? And Kovar is also, when I've told him that I was delighted by his performance. Say a particular result was on the cards, would it be an exaggeration? It's a good feeling when everything comes together and culminates in that. So, no change really. We are, in fact, I think Benfica only won 3-0 against Osasuna, so we've actually increased our goal difference to 6. So we will pretty much now, unless we lose, obviously we've got to win the next game, but we pretty much can go as group winners of this. So, yeah, that's a good win for us, that, indeed. Right, Tottenham Hotspur come in next in the Premier League, and that's our next game. And you come back not with the teams that, or the team that's going to play Tottenham in our next match, but just because all the other teams around us have played, because we were obviously later because the European game. But as you can see, Manchester United consolidating their top spot as it is with a win over Leicester, 4-0 win over Leicester. Manchester City dropping points again against Leeds. Shame we couldn't do it. So as it currently stands, with everybody else having played, we are 5th in the table. 3 points will not move us as it currently stands, because we would end up 32, but we will get closer to Manchester City and Chelsea, and also Liverpool would just be tucked in behind them 3. But we'll open a little bit of a gap between us and Leeds United, who are storming along behind us and will catch us if we're not careful. Just there on goal difference as it currently stands. Norwich on 28 points on 7th, and then West Brom on 8th with 27 points, and then Tottenham, West Ham, Everton and Wolves still in the bottom. Portsmouth, Nottingham Forest and Leicester. So with all that said, today's games are ourselves against Tottenham and Portsmouth against Brighton, and bottom of the table clash there. Let's go through to the teams. And this is the team for our game against Tottenham in the Premier League. A little bit of a change around, mainly because everybody is tired. We're going to balance. Kovar in goal, Walker, Taboo, Burns and Lasalia in defence. Avila and Henry in midfield, with Hagi and Thomas as our attacking midfield, while Stewart goes up front alongside Blakesley. On the bench, Gomez, Beckett, Matondo, Gattesis, Gomez, Carroll and Flores. And we switched it around a little bit. As you'll see, most of the team are the same team that beat Hadjuk split in the last game. First half comes next, and you come and join us as the teams are out on the pitch, and we are underway. Fernandez getting the early free kick, but it didn't come to anything, thankfully. We have a free kick now. Henry, and oof, that was headed over the top. So one either end. Kovar just inside his area, launches that one long to Hagi, who's kept the ball in, giving it away, but he's won the ball back to Leighton Stewart. Henry to Thomas. Thomas finds Stewart. Blakesley, he's through, and Blakesley gets his 7th of the season. And we haven't seen much of Josh Blakesley scoring. He's had a bit of a time out. Of course, he had an injury earlier in the season and has not really done a great deal. Been playing out wide, and today we've put him up front alongside Leighton Stewart. But he's got a goal after 8 minutes and puts us 1 up. Lasala with the throw in, throws it long to Thomas. Thomas, who's got round his man, got the cross in, but the goalkeeper saved it from the feet of Haggy, who was coming in, would have put that away, I'm sure. Lasala heads that down to Henry. Avila out wide to Haggy. Haggy looking wide to Thomas. Thomas, can he get this cross in again? He can. He's had a shot himself. Puts it into the side netting. They have a throw in now, and it's gone loose. Taboo tidies up. Leighton Stewart through to Blakesley. Blakesley's off. Can he make it 2? No, he can't. And it's cut out by the goalkeeper. Burns, Lasala, Henry. Tack is still alive. Thomas. Yes, he's put that away. Got it onto his left foot. He likes his left foot. Maybe we need to play him out on that right side. He likes his left foot, and he put that away aplomb. Lovely ball. Burns tidying up. Lasala, Henry. What a counter-attack. Thomas went on a run. He's got it on his left foot and launches that into the back of the net. 2-0. Haggy with the corner. Short to Avila. Back to Haggy. Haggy crosses it in, and it's bobbled around. 2 shots. Blakesley had a go at it. Thomas had a go at it. I think it was a double save from the goalkeeper. We'll see now. Haggy gets this cross in. Blakesley is blocked by the defender, and then went through. Thomas having a go, and it was saved by the goalkeeper. Cross comes in. That's Kovar's tidy. It kept that nice and tidy. Out to Henry. Burns goes forward, but given away to their Burns. That's over the top. Kane's on it. Oh, he's hit the post. And Kovar stood there watching it for a second and decided he was going to leap on the ball. Long ball forward. Kane was on it. I thought, well, that's the end of that one. But Kane toe poked it. Didn't hit it hard. I think he was a bit worried about sticking it over the top, to be fair. Kane again. It's cut back for Kayo. Dembele, it's blocked by his own player, Fernandes, I think it was. Thomas not going to get there. Yes, he is. Dembele not controlling it, and Thomas was very quick to pick it up. Thomas has got into the area and fired it into the side netting. Right. We've seen a few glimpses of Kane there, and I've just realised we haven't done any Harry Kane. I think we need to tackle him. Put him on the wrong foot. Both these are on the wrong foot. And I think also a bit of tight marking on Kane. Bruno Fernandes. Tackle him as well. He's likely to cause us a problem. Troy Perrott is the top goal scorer. I think what we'll do, set him up ready just in case he comes on and we don't notice. Right, all good. Kittens. Trouble is, I don't want to drag somebody about. We're going to ignore that. We're going to leave that there for now. Lasala with the throw in to Thomas. Thomas has been tackled, but he's managed to get himself back up again. Thomas. Henry puts it out for Walker. Crosses it in. It's gone out for a corner, I think. Quite sure Haggy, who had a swipe at that. There was a couple of them had a swipe. Short to Avila. Avila has been tackled, but he's got the ball back. Henry, Avila crosses it in. It's cleared. And Gittins comes out. Kane and Neres in attendance. Well tackled by Taboo, but it's still Tottenham's ball. The ball comes back. A shot. Kovar saves it. And well saved by Kovar. This was the attack the other end, I think. Henry going out wide for Walker. We'll see now how this materialised. I think it was Blakesley had his shot blocked. Haggy having a second attempt. Goalkeeper putting it out. And it is half time. And as you see, we have pretty much overruled Tottenham as it currently stands. 14 shots, 5 of on target, 2.13 against 52% possession against their 84.61 and 48% possession. We've contained them, but they're always dangerous and we're only 2 in front. We could do with some more goals. Be right back with the second half. And you come back and join us for the second half. Tottenham have made one change. Troy Parrott is on for KO. And Kane gets us underway for this second half. They have a free kick. Fernandes to Kane. Fernandes out wide. But it's cleared. And Dembele is going to come across for it. And he's gone all the way back to the goalkeeper. Leighton Stewart in attendance. Blakesley comes forward for it. Leighton Stewart. Long ball. Lasala's not got there. We need to. Oh, and he's brought him down in the penalty area. And I think that could be a penalty. Tripped Gittins. I think it will be a penalty. Yeah, it is a penalty. And Bruno Fernandes to get one back for Tottenham. And he's put that in the corner of the net. His 7th goal of the season. And Tottenham with their tails up now. Kovar went the right way but was late going. Wasn't too sure whether he was going to put it the other side. And we need to keep going here. I see they've put 2 up top, which is what's happened. And to try and get back into this game. Neres is running all the way through. Not quite sure why we didn't get at him. Kovar. Right. Ibila not having a good game in midfield there. Maybe that's an early change. So Beckett on for Avila after 60 minutes. As the Masala. And Neres comes forward again, but Taboo back to Kovar. Kovar clears it upfield to Leighton Stewart. Haggy to Blakesley. Leighton Stewart is on the ball. Can he put this one away? No. It was well saved by the goalkeeper. And lovely ball out by Kovar. I think Leighton Stewart probably hung on to that a little bit too long and the goalkeeper cleared the thing. Aaron Henry is tired. 70 minutes on the clock. It's time for a change there as well. Bobby Carroll coming on for him. Lasala also tired. which could be our final change. Beckett coming back, Carroll, and they are moving the ball around. Burns clears it to Thomas. Thomas finds Blakesley. Blakesley going on the overlap now. He's got round his man. He's into the area. He's crossed it in, but nobody there. Unlucky. Luke Thomas is also tired. And now the game from the other day is actually taking its toll. And we have a number of Haggy's also tired on the other side. Right, Lasala. Oh, that's a bit of a worry. Don't have a right-sided defender there. Beckett could go back there. Hang on, let's have a look. Beckett back for Lasala. And then midfield central left. Have we got another midfielder on there? Gomez, no. Oh yeah, Flores can play in there. So that is going to be the change. And actually, what we also might do is change our formation back a little bit. I don't know. Flores is on for Lasala. Haggy with the corner, but we're not going to see the corner. 80 minutes gone as we go down deep into... They've well come back in this second half, haven't they? Tottenham, they really have revitalised themselves. Walker now tired on the left side of defence. So we've got to try and hang on in here. As we get to 90 minutes and 4, I'm tempted to go cautious. Tempting Providence here, guys, and praise. As we go deep into injury time. Oh, and they have a corner. Have I done it again? It's cleared out by Taboo, but it's coming back. And Kovar saves it. I think we can safely say we have won this now. Yeah, that is it. Right on time. Fernandez headed out by Taboo. And it was Parrott who flicked that, but Kovar was there. And we just about held out. See how they come back in that second half. But we just managed to stay in front of them. 19 shots, 8 on target, 2.68, 48% possession against their 16, 8, 1.97, 52% possession. So definitely had the better of the second half there, Tottenham. But we've hung out and we've done the business. So all in all, not a bad day at the office. Well done, everybody. Not such a good second half, but we did enough in the first half to do that. We are 5th, 32 points, tucked behind Manchester City and Chelsea, who are on 33, Liverpool on 34, Manchester United on 37. But the other thing that we've done is we have opened up 5-point gap now with West Brom, who are in 8th outside of the European places. We're still in the Europa League places. We could do with getting into the Champions League places for next season. So all in all, not a bad day at the office once again. Let's hope it continues. We have some really quick games coming up now because we have Liverpool in the EFL Cup quarter-final. So our next episode is going to be, we were actually going to leave that, but we're going to have a cup special, a domestic cup special. We're going to have the Liverpool game, the quarter-final against Liverpool, which I think knocked us out last season. Let's have a quick look. Did they knock us out last season or why? Yes, they did. At the try that again. At the same stage last season, they knocked us out 4-1. So it's the same tie as last season. Let's see how we fare, and also at Anfield. And then we'll play the Premier League games offline, come back for the Sheffield United game, and then I think, if my memory serves me right, should be then Chelsea and Newcastle will be on the episode after that. So that's all how it's all going to pan out. Hope you've enjoyed today's episode. If you have, don't forget to leave me that big thumbs up, subscribe and hit the notification button. Keeps you up to date with all future episodes of this and new series as they are released. New episodes of To Be a Legend currently released every Tuesday and Friday at 4:15pm. And if you want to keep up to date what's happening on this channel, as the new series of FM22 are released, etc., then you need to follow me on Twitter at JustOffsideFM. Thank you for watching. See you on the next episode. It'll be episode 77, and it will be out on Tuesday, and it is a Domestic Cup special. A quarter-final against Liverpool and an FA Cup third round against Sheffield United. Until then, goodbye.